All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's Kyle LaVale once more. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and enjoy the quality content. Now, mind you, life is hard all around the world. It doesn't make a difference. Well, it does, but then it doesn't. It makes a difference if you live in a first world country or a third world country. You still gonna have to hustle regardless. Even if just because you live in the first world country doesn't mean everything grass is going to be greener on the other side. Because here in America, we're obsessed with hustle culture. Now, see, back in the 1950s and 60s, all you needed was a 40-hour week full-time job to support a family with vacations. So you had work-life balance back then. But look how long ago that was. But what happened as time went on, I'll say about the 1990s and up, or even 1980s, what happened was everything inflated, skyrocketed, and pretty much the job wages didn't keep up with modern times, or just over time. It's like taxes and everything. It's like you can have a good job that pays good, but then you're severely taxed as well. So is that a phone on the window paint? I'm done. This looks like with a phone on the, I don't know. Anyway, Koreans are down bad. The young ones, the 30-somethings. I mean, look at this guy just chilling on his bed. I guess he said fuck working. Most people work shitty jobs. Let's see what he's talking about.
The numbers keep pouring in, showing a concerning trend in South Korea where more and more young people are just resting, meaning opting not to get a job without a specific reason. The total number of South Koreans aged 15 to 29 who were jobless or opted to remain economically inactive surpassed 1.2 million last month, according to recently released official data. That's up 70,000 from last year, but among them, more than ever chose to be part of.
And see, this is the typical hangout of young people now. And I'll tell you what, these 30-somethings, as when they age, they're gonna look younger than what their parents looked like when they were their age. That's the only positive outcome out of this. But then this is turning people into couch potatoes. So hopefully these people don't become severely overweight like they are in America, because that's the number one problem in America is the obesity. Never mind the cost of living. People are just physically out of shape and stink.
The so-called resting population. Their number came to 504,000, which is the highest level since Statistics Korea began compiling relevant data in 2003. And this has also spread among those in their 30s, with close to 5%, or nearly 1 in 20 of them, also resting. The specific trend among 30-somethings has been rising at an unprecedented rate every month since last September. Analysts are pointing to familiar factors.
And see, this is the common workplace of young people now. We forget about all the blue-collar jobs. This is white-collar work. White-collar work is people that work in nice, plush, luxury office with central heat and air conditioning. Kind of make you that homish work environment. The gossiping in the break room, the expensive coffee machine, or you go across the street and get coffee. These are jobs that people usually gravitate to after college. And mind you, these type of workplaces are toxic as fuck. People hate these jobs, but they stay in them because the pay is good, maybe. But you'd be surprised. You see people working in these luxury offices and they don't get paid as much as somebody that's in the healthcare industry. So the average person has a shitty job, let alone quality benefits, full benefits. Like, people are just, like, majority of these people in this picture you see probably still live at home with family because they refuse to pay the high ass rent.
There's lack of quality jobs, weak domestic demand, a slump in the manufacturing and construction.
See, we forget about these people out here doing the actual manual labor jobs. You see these men right here working? I work in healthcare, and the nurses are doing manual labor too. The housekeepers are doing manual labor. People forget about that. These carpenter jobs are not easy, especially if they're outside working in all kind of weather conditions, the rain, the humidity, just a lot of unsafe conditions, but somebody has to do it, right? These are dangerous jobs. They have to get up on rooftops. Somebody has to do it, right? Just like somebody has to work at Wingstop. Nobody wants to do it, but somebody's willing to do it.
industries that have traditionally generated a large number of positions, and more companies prioritizing experienced hires due to economic uncertainties. The number of those younger people who are unemployed but are actually seeking jobs has also risen for the first time in 4 years, although 1 in 4 youth workers had to settle for short-term employment with short working hours. It's obviously concerning when younger people face these difficulties at a time when the overall youth population has been falling, in theory reducing competition. Many of these resting young people are actually preparing to compete for jobs, such as by boosting their job specs at local academies. The government has vowed to expand employment services to help young adults find jobs, according to Acting President Choi Sang-mok Wednesday, including setting up hotlines with 6 major economic and business organizations to discuss difficulties in.
Well, see, the thing is, here in the West, a lot of people depend and live off the government, right? But I don't know how this will work over there in Korea, because just life and society in general for standards for family from their young ones are different. So, yeah, this will be interesting to see what their government could do to help their people. Versus here in America, we can't do nothing for our veterans that are suffering from PTSD, they're homeless, addicted to whatever drugs. It's just a mess.
In creating new jobs.
Anyway, this is Kyle Veo. This is a short one. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.